Peace and blessings, everybody. Just like the title, going live from Willen Island. I don't know if you can see that, but I started this off in the alleyway just to let you know it's safe. But let me show you around. Wait until some more people get in before I start chatty. But this is the local stadium. Not sure what this is. Detective agency. I think it says "Whoa, Patriots." I can't really see it from here. I think I need glasses. Something Patriots with a W. That is the casino. And this is Godfather's Gentlemen's Club right next door to the casino. So, we'll make a U-turn. I just want to kind of show you how close from the casino it is to take a stroll into town. The casino, racetrack, hotel and racetrack, however that's lined up in words, but they got a lot going on, so, and right down there is the parking lot. Parking lot E is where we'll be meeting up at and taking a stroll. But they have too much to worry about already. Don't mind me, I'm just observing. But they got too much to think about already. To add more into the plate, they pay a lot of taxes, I'm pretty sure. So the revenue from the taxes, I guess the way they might look at it is that that's supposed to help out the community. A lot of big companies, because they're pretty big. Actual headquarters is in Delaware. So a lot of times big companies, a lot of employees, they want to make sure their employees is good, especially during a time like this, which we're only something or best offer. It looks like 2,400 or something, or best offer. Close to Ohio 7. They got a lot to think about. Poor birdie. They got a lot to think about already. Just to add more to the plate. Yeah, just the plate. So it takes the community to be responsible for what nobody, I'm not going to say cares, but thinks about, let's put it that way, that nobody thinks about doing. Like these walks. I don't know how many council people are here on Willen Island. It's a nice big old house, condemned. But sometimes all it takes is a walk. Everywhere I go, I do a walk. I don't care where I'm at. Get to learn more about places. When you ride by all the time, you know, when you're on foot, you get to appreciate places a little bit more. And if you're any part of the government that I ain't gonna really get into, that leads into what just happened yesterday. But it's a whole nother topic, whole nother conversation. Even my real estate people driving for dollars. You know, see that? You get the look. You know, you just drive by, you know, hop out real quick, look. You know, you miss some stuff that if you was on foot, you might have would have seen it. Like that. Yep. Some nice houses. They just whatever happened. They get flooded a lot over here. You know, every time it's a hard rain. So you gotta have, this is one of those places where you shouldn't, but you gotta have flood insurance. And it sucks if you got personal items in your basement. Look at this big old house. Look at these two big houses. Nice big house. I think actually this house here, I think last year they started working on this house here. I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. So just that short walk, let's see, 7 minutes. It took me 7 minutes from the casino straight down. Look, see that? Straight down. And I got a couple local businesses I could support real quick if I wanted to. I'm not in a drinking mood, so I'm not going to the Voodoo Bar and Grill. I'm not in the mood for wings or anything like that. So, not right now. Let's go another block up. That's Willing right there. This is the island. That's Willing. Nice little city. Spunky Market. I don't know if that's open. This place here is, they say that they're known for, a lot of people buy their wings from there. Tropicana. Laundromat. Yeah, so this is where I took y'all the other day. I just wanted to see for myself too. You know, how long would it take me to walk from the casino down to small business to support? You know, you staying here for whatever your reason, you visiting family, you just want to go to you go to different casinos all over. Take a walk. Safe, beautiful little town, and they can use whatever customers they can get. They're literally on the island. I mean, you see the highway over there. That highway takes you in and out, and this bridge that we're about to cross, they just recently opened this bridge. Just you can't drive across it. You're allowed to walk across it. So they're happy for that, but when we get over here, you're going to see what the downtown look like. The streets was all tore up, and now they're at the part where they're reconstructing it. So they got half a street over. You'll see if you tune in and you stay here with me for a minute. Yeah, you'll see. But Yeah, this is all it takes. Little stroll. Back to the politicians. You want votes? You see what I'm doing right here? Because I know some of y'all on here. I know. I know. Some of y'all follow me. Because you know this is what I do wherever I go. I'm not really a people's person, but I'm a people's person, if that makes sense. I love people and hate people at the same time, if that makes sense. But this is your job, politicians. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Back in the day, you're the people that came before you, they would be upset with you. Because this is what they did. This was their marketing back in the day. Back in the day, they'd have knocked on every door. Your local people should know your local people. You should know, especially city council people. You should know who's in your neighborhood. You should know who needs things, who doesn't need things, who wants to donate things. It's your part of the city. You're responsible a little bit. You make the ordinance, wherever they call it, wherever you at. You come together, people vote. Y'all vote together. What y'all gonna do? Y'all want business in y'all neighborhood? Y'all don't want business in y'all neighborhood? Yeah, this is where I took everybody the other day. Today, I didn't even realize it was Sunday. Just been moving around a lot, trying to prepare and trying to think for the winter time. The winter comes fast. All this sunshine and all that goes away real quick. And then back to the freezing cold. Hate to come outside, so it's about planning. I'm starting to plan my winter right now. Because that way, by the time the winter gets here, hopefully I'm ahead a little bit. That's how you got to do it in America. Now look at that. See, that looks like fun. Well, I don't know. They look like they tilted. Jesus. Yeah, let's hang out and look at them, see what they up to real quick. See if I can zoom in. Oh yeah, I can. There you go. See why I like the island? This is why I like the island. And people come and do this. They just come. It's peaceful. They down there. It's peaceful, Got the whole bridge right now to myself. Could think whatever I want to think. I'm going across. I think I'm going across because last time I took everybody on that side and my phone died. And I'm not walking on that. I don't care. But yeah. That's those signs over there. That sign, I believe, takes you to Moundsville 250. The other one is Route 2. Over there is, let me see if I can zoom in for you. Yeah, there you go. Over there is 70 East. 70 East takes you to Pittsburgh. You keep going straight. This is actually an hour away from Pittsburgh. So you get a little bit of small town vibes, but you close to a big city. It's also close about, I think, an hour and some change, hour, few minutes from Columbus, Ohio. So not that far from Cleveland, not that far from Canton, not that far from Akron. All these things I just said is within like 2 hours, minus Cleveland. I think Cleveland is a little bit. I think Cleveland might be 2.5. I think 2.5 hours to Cleveland, but yeah. Look at that big old spider web. I don't know if you can see it. It's a giant spider web. Yep. So yeah, I mean, this is what it is. People ask sometimes, why? I was thinking the other day, a lot of people were saying at one point, everybody, I ain't gonna say a lot, not everybody, but enough people were saying, I'm going to Atlanta. A lot of people were saying that, going down to Atlanta. I got a friend from Atlanta who's trying to get me down to Atlanta. He was from College Park, which is I don't know if it's a thing where they don't consider that Atlanta or not, but whatever. But and he was telling me, he said, you should come down because it's a lot of opportunity. The banks work with you a lot more, this and that, a lot more. But then, at one point it was Miami. At one point, a lot of people from up north migrating down to Miami, and I'm like the opposite. I'm like, okay, so all of y'all going to Miami. Here come another boat. All y'all going to Miami and Atlanta. Okay, I'm gonna go to West Virginia. Yeah, I'm gonna go to West Virginia. And see what happens. When you start talking about places like that, Atlanta, Miami, if you're coming from other places, people want to go to New York. Everywhere mainly people want to go to is super expensive. First of all, because guess what? And that looks interesting in that river. But anyway, this is the Ohio River. This was the river that got last year. Everything's moving so fast, but last year, the trains exploded a few miles up the river, and this is the same river. But anyway, like I was saying, people, from the east, from the northeast, people want to go. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Miami. It's like, okay, or Florida in general. Like everybody wants to go to Florida from up there. It's like, okay, but then you look at the weather, and it's like, the snow ain't that bad. After a while, you start looking at that weather and people floating on a house, and no disrespect or anything like that. I just don't understand. I get it in a way because when you from somewhere and you raised somewhere and you know everybody in that one place, I understand. I get it, but the earth is very big. The earth is very big. The country is not the smallest. The United States isn't the smallest. It's 52 states or 54 or whatever. But yeah, so I learned about snowbirds. I learned about that a few years ago. And I joke, but I'm serious about becoming one myself. If you don't know what that is, that's somebody who lives on the east. They just go somewhere warm when it snows. So when all the cold weather comes, they got somewhere else to go when it snows. So that's what they call snowbird. And I say, yeah, that's what I want to be when I grow up. A snowbird. I can enjoy. It's summertime, so it's hot here, but it's not as hot as, like, you're down south. You're Miami. You start talking California. It gets hot in the summer. Texas, all those states down there, Louisiana, Georgia, it gets hot in the summertime. So I'd rather be here in the summer. And then, once it starts to cool down after Halloween, after Mean Green Halloween, here comes something else. Oh, we're about to get a good shot of this. But yeah, after Halloween, watch this boat. And you see all those boats over there on both sides? You just dock your boat. Live where you want to live, dock your boat. Oh, they having a party. That's a party boat. They chilling. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I'd rather be here in the summer. Cool breeze today. It's not crazy. And after Halloween, it starts getting cold. Got to figure it out. Where am I going? I don't want to go south, to be honest with you. I prefer to go west or out the country, period. Get a different experience, going outside the country. You taking your American dollars. That's not what it used to be anymore. But, it's still good in a lot of places around the world. So, you take those American dollars and you go somewhere else and get you a boat. That same boat somewhere else, I'm pretty sure it's probably a quarter of the price, But because it's in America, that price goes up. Everything goes up. It got to get here. It got to be built. The parts, the gas, everything. Price goes up. So, but yeah, that's enough of the boats for right now. Let's talk Johnny. Donnie. You see where that happened at, right? Not. I wouldn't personally expect it to happen. That's not too far from here either. Like I said, you take 70 East, and you're closer. Butler is outside of Pittsburgh. I believe it might be on the other side from here, something like that. But that was one of my decisions after 2020. That's what, it started. The Trump stuff started getting started to make me think too much. And lately, I've been the only person, mainly with a natural suntan, that when things start looking weird, it's like, oh yeah, the goddamn, so that's how I feel a little bit sometimes, when I was in Pennsylvania. So, just things will happen, and then, sometimes my neighbors speak, sometimes they didn't speak. It's just like, the whole thing, you just sitting back watching and seeing, like, the thing that they call being a Trumper now. But what does that mean, though? Because to some people, it means one thing, and to other people, it means another thing. But what does that mean? So when you don't know, it's like, yeah, I think, things wasn't going exactly that well for me. where I was living at the time. Um, so it's just like, you know, you got to try to go where it's opportunity for you, you know, because everybody's different, you know. Some people, they think, why he had to go all the way out there to do all the way out where? We still in America. We still in America. That's a mental thing, you know, like crossing this bridge. You know, that's Willing this, Willing Island. I mean, but for real, like, what's the difference? It's connected. It's all same land. It's connected. You know, so. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing anymore. Nobody really knows. Okay, here I'm gonna show you the other side of Willing now. So you cross that bridge. Now we're in Willing. They're like they renovating this. This might be a hotel or something. Looks like it definitely for sure used to be one, but you know, turn that into an apartment building. A lot of people out here starting to invest in Airbnbs. Not here just yet, but it's, you know, Pittsburgh is heavy Airbnb investment. You got a lot of people from everywhere starting to go there. I'm starting to meet all kinds of people. It was last year. It was a lot of people from California. I was meeting a lot of people from Cali last year, you know, through real estate. And this year, I think you know, it's been Milwaukee, Minnesota. I met people from Minnesota. But see, that's kind of why one hand washes the other. This is a new, this one's new, I believe. And it's a Sunday, so can't take you in, it's closed. If you happen to walk this way, if you never walked inside the city before, really shouldn't step on these things at all. I don't care what they look like. These things either. Don't step on them. Here I really don't I could walk in the street, but it's like I see where I'm walking across. They putting some new piping down. See? Some new pipe. So, but yeah, don't step on, don't walk on them if you're new to the city. Anyway, you happen to see something like that. Let's go down this way. I never took you down this way. I think this is like a medical building or something. General, mechanical, electrical. Now leasing. Huh. So it's like apartment building. I actually zoomed in that whole time. Okay. Somebody told me to stop by here before, but it's Sunday. But here's like they do hair supplies. You can screenshot that. You can call them. Or maybe it's this one here. Oh, it's the same one, I guess. Yeah, it's nice. Over here, let me see. Let's walk around this big old thing. I feel like it's a mobile stage or something. Yep. Got the billiards. Chinese restaurant right there. A lot of people order from there, but you see, they just now opened up this street. Like recently, like it was crazy. That's kind of the reason why I park where I park, because it wasn't no parking on the street. You couldn't come down the street like a month or so ago. Here, let's screenshot that. It's a realtor, local realtor. Looks smart to me. But yeah, well, I'll do this again one day. There's some other parts of town I want to show you before we move on to the next city, which will be probably more than likely Bel Air, Ohio. That's on my agenda. Pittsburgh is going to be like main focus for right now, because I had to really think about it. It's like I'm out here super close to Pittsburgh. I'm in Pittsburgh every day just about, and nobody really knows who I am yet. And it's by choice. It's I just been trying to learn. Go somewhere new, you don't know if it's safe. It's the birds, the scooters, you rent them. What's up, buddy? I think the app's called the Bird Scooter. Forgive me, he knows who I am. But see, and that's the thing. You gotta meet people, see who's who, because you're new too. I'm new. I'm still new here. People don't know who I am. They try to figure it out. That's nice little art thing right there. Take a little screenshot of that myself, like that. Patties, manis, acrylics, dips. The ladies know that language. Y'all know that language. They got it spelled backwards though. It's mani patties. Yeah, look at this. This is downtown Willing. I ain't going no further than this. I'm going to turn back around. I'm going to take y'all back to the casino. But actually, let me think about that. But yeah, something's for rent right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I was telling you about this street here. It was ugly for a while. I told everybody. Everybody was talking crap about this arena down there. Let me see, how far is that? I'll walk you down to how about that? I'll walk you down to the arena, and then I gotta hop on a different platform. I'll probably go to Facebook and do another live from Facebook. Couldn't get nothing done else that I wanted to get done today, so I need to get more of these things in, so you guys get to know who I am too. Some people might have heard of me. Some people might know me on here. I don't know who's on here. I can't read for some reason the comment things. I don't know, whatever. I just press the button and go. And that's what you need to do too. Press that button and go. Don't worry about whatever else. What type of mics you got. I know you can hear me. Might not be the best sound quality right now, but You know, mug shots. I like that. I wonder what they do. It's like coffee or beer, one of the two. But this is what you gotta do. You can't procrastinate about it. Think about, oh, my hair, my clothes. I can't go live. Oh, nah, just go live. Just press that button. I've done it before. I had. See, we start talking about my tech background and all that. How long I've been doing social media, all this different type of stuff. You know, some of y'all might not even remember Mercat. You know, my Mercat used to go crazy. And guess from what? Just pressing that live button. That's it. That's where this live stuff came from. Mercat. You know, I don't know what happened to it. It was a cross between Twitter and I forget if you remember, put it in the comments. I forget that it was a cross between Twitter and something for live stream. And you know what Facebook did? You know what Marky did? Marky Z. You know what he did? Let me get that. Put that on my platform. Everybody forget it. Nobody say Mercat. A lot of y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mercat. It went away just that fast. Hey, I'm not going all the way down to the stadium. Is that it? That's the bus station. Yeah, I'm not. Not today, y'all. Not today. It's hot. But that place down here. I'll zoom that in. Y'all want to go? I'm gonna take a bottle of water. How about that? That piece of spot can't see it. The trees. It's a piece of spot down there. It's D. Carlos or something like that. Never tried it. I don't think I ever will. My kids love it. It's not for me. If you like garlic, you know, that, you know, when you can smell the garlic powder through the box type thing, yeah, that might be for you. Definitely not for me. The garlic's one of those things I keep off my pizza. I don't want it nowhere near my food. Any kind of food. But the crazy part about it is, in order to really give a good spice, you gotta have that garlic. It's just the right combination. Sometimes the combinations be off. And when they off, they off. This is a big old apartment building that they just did whatever with, just to put it by the waterfront. Somebody said before, if you look at those vans and they don't got the thing on the top, the rack on the top, then they don't have them, then it's po-po. If they have them, it's po-po. But just to let you know, I found out that theory not to be all the way true. A lot of them don't have it. A lot of po-po fans don't have it, but a lot of them do. Oh yeah, there's kids down there. Let me see. Let me make sure I don't know what's going on with my comments. Let me see. Welcome to the chat. There we go, some shade I can see. Jesus. Let me see. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to see. I don't know what's going on with my... Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, you could try. I don't know. I don't know if I fixed it or didn't, but Gold Star families. Yeah, fortunately, we would have had to walk by the kids in order to get to the river. So I'm like, I don't like to get kids on camera. I don't like to film around children. Speedboat. So you'll catch some more of the river from the other side. Well, actually, you know what? I've been on here for 41 minutes, 40 minutes. So whoever was here with me from the beginning, if you wasn't, once the live is over, save it, go back, get to see the river, boats. And I took you from the casino, Willen Casino. I think it's Racetrack, Hotel, Racetrack, Casino. Willen Island Hotel, Racetrack, Casino, I believe that's how you spell it. But when I'm done, I'll put their link in the comments. Jesus. Walking up this hill a little bit. Here go one of those things I was telling you. Don't walk on them. Okay? Come to the city, don't walk on them. You'll fall straight through some of them. But anyway, if you want to watch me more on live, go to Facebook real quick. I know, whatever. But I got to get it in on there too, because I got people over there that follow me. So peace and blessings. I'm going to go over to the next one. And when I said about Bel Air, Ohio, you're going to want to see this because, real quick, it's actually the first original Bel Air, Ohio actually has the first original Legoland in Bel Air. But because of some paperwork issues or something, they had to change it to unofficial. He's still in the tours as the other Lego. Something happened where the first one opened up in California and they were supposed to have been the first one, but I'm gonna get them to explain everything to you one of these times. But you're gonna want to see that. All right, so peace and blessings. Going over to the next. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd like to see all these different towns and stuff like that. All right, peace and blessings. Turn this thing off. Maybe I'll turn it off here. Perfect.